This is Cruch Calhoun. He brought me behind stage at a Dave East show that he was opening for on the Survival Tour. Awesome dude, amazing artist. So Crunch, glad to have you on, brother.
Likewise, buddy.
How did you first get into making music?
I just always had like a knack for music, you feel what I'm saying? Especially like beat sounds and poetry. Once I figured I could tell like my story and like I could put my emotions into that shit.
So for you guys, like he's verified on Instagram, been on tour, done like had big music videos, all that shit. Was there a moment for you where you specifically remember kind of transitioning from being like just a guy making music to being like a real artist?
Yeah, like I ain't hold you, like more or less when I just seen like the E off it.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like I mean, like it's real. It was some. I seen that I could change like not even just my family life, but just my loved ones, the people around me. And see, I mean, I could change their life with this shit. I mean, that was really just a real moment. It hasn't been like no song, no like the tour, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like I signed to Cinematic. Like even that didn't make it seem like, oh, all right, it was more or less like, yo, I could really make my life a living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This. So,
yeah.
I mean, that was really just a real moment. Once I seen everybody was like tapping in and they was rocking with me, you know what I'm saying? They liked the music and it wasn't just like biased, like by people I fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when I figured it out. I'm like, yo, I could actually do something with this.
Will you take me through your path a little bit from like high school on?
Last time I got to high school, 8th grade, I was writing music. Like, you feel me? I was doing music, like just rapping though. Like it was like freestyle, you know, rapping over other people's beats, Jay-Z's and the artists that was out that time. I had linked up with two of my close friends of mine now. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was rappers. They was rapping. Oh, I could rap too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, we used to be going back and forth, and then that was just it. Like, we was writing raps, basketball and rap. That's all it really was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then our first time going to the studio was like my junior year, a real studio. We was recording already and shit. Like my man DJ Al, God rest his soul, my brother. He had like a DJ equipment. We record on that. Like, and that's what kind of made our skills tight too, because it was like one take. It wasn't no Pro Tools, none of this shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't no I could punch in. Like, nah, if you fuck up, you had 3 verses to a song. You gotta do that whole shit from the top. If you fuck up on that 3rd verse, you gotta start all over. The hook and everything. It wasn't no like the only thing we learned how to do towards the end of that shit was like doubles, like you know what I'm saying, like ad-libs and shit like that. Like when we put the track back in and just go over it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like a lot of people didn't grow up in that nowadays. Like, you feel me? It's easy. They could just, record Pro Tools and stop. And you know what I mean? They don't got the whole rap. Before, you had to really have it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, even nowadays, I think about it, like, I don't even know. I used to have like 20 raps ready at any time to spit. And I know them all, like 3 minutes long. I don't even remember some of my songs now on stage. I fuck up my rhymes on stage. On stage now. So like,
did you have people fucking with you at the time, or was it just like your homies and that's all it was?
You gotta think about it. We was in school, so we doing these songs and we seeing our peers every day. Like that was the realest. That was the real Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We doing music, shit we did last night. We going right back to school with CDs, CD players. You know what I'm saying? 30 copies of the same song, just giving it to niggas in school. Like, yo, look, like blast this. Blast is at practice, blast is at the pep rally, blast is at, you get what I'm saying? Like, it was more or less like that vibe. So, like, people was rocking with us. It was just organic. It was the homies.
You're kind of in a crazy era where, like, you literally watched it go from being no social media to social media, and you were kind of, like, in the game the whole time. Do you feel like it was easier before to do something with it, or do you think it's easier now? Because there's so many different tools, but you think it's like so many people are doing it?
Definitely easier now. It's definitely better now. You got the world at your fingertips. Back in the day, we wouldn't even this wouldn't happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had to be in, and even with like promotion and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? People had street teams back in the day, and that's hard by itself, getting 10 people just to go post your flyer.
Crazy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now, I could do it myself.
Yeah, you just throw it up on the gram, shit like that.
3,000 people want to see it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, what? Like, that whole transition was nuts. I seen a lot of people, like, they was complaining about it at first, but it was like, I guess me and like the era I grew up in, it was more or less the older era that didn't understand it. You just got to adapt with the times. That goes with anything. Like, so you got to be a chameleon out here, bro. Like, you got to change with the times. So it was a blessing. It was a blessing for me. I think it was a blessing for everybody. The ones that know how to utilize it correctly, it was a blessing. Like, come on, bro. How could it not be?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
People got rich off the internet. Like, it's crazy.
It is crazy. Once you leave high school, was that like a weird time for you of like, all right, what am I doing? Or were you like, I'm going hard with this music shit right away?
High school, once we left first of all, they didn't even let me graduate. Feel me? It was basketball. I played basketball all my years. They ain't let me graduate. I didn't walk. I got my diploma, but they ain't let me graduate. You know, that's just a feeling though, walking across the stage. Yeah. I never did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, It's crazy. So it was like, I was more or less, it was money for me, bro. I wasn't really, I was doing music. I'm always gonna love music. Like, it's like basketball. I'm always gonna be able to know how to play basketball. I love basketball. I want to play basketball, but that time it was money. I wanted money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I got to school, it was, yo, what we doing? Like, I wasn't really looking at music as the way that music wasn't bringing no money at that time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really focused. Basketball wasn't, but all my college dreams, hoop dreams went out the window. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it was really more or less just money, and we was fucking in the streets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was gang time. Like, you feel me? That's all it really was. You feel me? After that, that's when niggas started seeing it, like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, we out here living this shit and we talking about it. People adapting to it more. It's like, damn, like, it's kind of like a gift and a curse. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's like, damn, we out here doing this bullshit, but this is what people want to hear. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if I ain't go through it, we ain't doing this bullshit. It's nothing for us to rap about.
Yeah. You know that's crazy. That's wise, actually, to think about it. It's fucked up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was a rough time. It was like, but like I said, niggas figured it out. Like, yo, look, and we did what we did. Now it's time to just, step away from that shit. We always gonna be who we is. We always gonna have our name. Your rep don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Was it tough to like get out of that shit, make that change? Like, I know for me, like when I quit drugs and drinking and shit, it was mad hard for like so fucking long just to make new connections, kind of like distance myself from people that were dragging me down and shit. Like, was it tough for you making that transition out of the streets, like doing something different? You know what I mean? Or was it like you were just done?
I'm always in it. Like, I'm forever gonna be stuck in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of different from like drinking and smoking, because you got the choice. I don't really got a choice. Like, I made a lifelong decision. You know what I'm saying? I'm always, anybody see me 10 years from now, they're gonna think Cruch the Crip. It's just more or less like moving smart with it now. You know what I'm saying? So it was like not putting myself in a position. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just gotta stay away from shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I be on it now. Because it's like it all trickles down back to me. Because it's like, all right, boom, like, I don't want nothing to happen. How do I not make nothing happen? Don't be around. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like all trickles that back down. So if something happened, I'll be looking at myself now like, damn, I put myself in that position. You feel me? Yeah. So it ain't really hard. It's just, bro, you just gotta stay away from the bullshit. If you compete bullshit, you stay away from the bullshit. You feel me? Keep people around that got love for you, that you love, and other than that, fuck them. Born alone, you die alone, bro. Real talk. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. That's how I be operating. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't too hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? People that say it's hard, they addicted to I ain't really addicted to the streets. I ain't addicted to risking my life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It be motherfuckers that knows nothing different. They don't want to do nothing different. You know what I'm saying? So it starts from within, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So it wasn't really complicated for me. Yeah. Regular, like, shit don't stop. If I want to be here, then I gotta be here.
That's really insightful, bro. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So how did you start getting like really into music, where you were like really doing that shit and getting like, how'd you link with Cinematic? How'd you do all that shit?
Shit, I was just rapping, like, going crazy. And Shipe, John Shipe, he the one that owns Cinematic. I don't know if you're familiar with Johnny and shit. Yeah. Me and Johnny had linked up, I want to say 3 years before I even signed to Cinematic. Me and Johnny, like, he was in the studio, he was playing some records and shit. I always fuck with Johnny. He kept it 100 weeks from day, told me, work on this and do this, and you know what I mean? We keep in touch, and if one day the deal right, we make it happen. Right? Made it happen. Yeah. You feel me? And shit, that was just that, bro. That was just hard work, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? People pay attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? Relationships. Like, you gotta have relationships in this game. People be thinking they could just pay for shit. Yeah. Like, money. When you fucking with the music, especially the music industry, like, it don't matter how much money you got. Like, people don't want to fuck with you. They're not gonna fuck with you. There's artists that got plenty of money and they ain't like, go for instance, they can't get no Drake. They're not gonna get Drake on the record. It's all about relationships. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it is. Like, and motherfuckers be trying to pay their way. Like, you know what I mean? It was just, I just stayed down, bro. And like I do now, I just keep it moving, bro. I do my own thing. Like, I don't worry about nothing else. Like, nobody else doing, like, if it's going good for them, it's going better than it is on my way, even better. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for you. Like, I receive, I give blessings, you feel me? So I don't block my blessings. And I know I receive my blessings, whether they're minuscule, or they're the smallest, or they're the biggest right now. It's all gonna come back full circle.
I've been thinking about that recently because I feel like sometimes I struggle with like being envious of other people, you know, and like being like when someone else is doing well, being like almost like resentful. But I've kind of hit a point where I'm like, yo, if they win, then that doesn't mean I'm not winning. You know what I mean? Like, for you when you sign, or is it like life kind of life changing?
Depends on what you call life changer. Life changer for me may be different for somebody else. You feel me? Like it was life changing to me because realistically, it just showed me like shit possible.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying it's not far out of reach. Like that should be. They be making it seem like it's one in a million, and when it's not really, you just gotta go hard.
Yeah.
But fuck, like you know what I'm saying? Like they put me in a good position. You feel me? Like I'm not signed to Cinematic no more. All love over there, I love them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they put me in a great position. You feel me? They helped me out. That shit was just like that shit was a learning. It was a step. You know what I'm saying? Different steps in this shit. Don't stop. Like keep going up. So that was just a learning curve. That was a step to get better. You feel me? And that shit was life changing for me. Like I said, because it showed that bro, this shit is possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody taking interest in you. I'm in there sitting having the meetings and they talking about me and I'm looking like, damn, like I ain't even think people would be looking at me like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like only my daughter look at me like this. Like,
yeah.
Feel me? Yeah, that shit was definitely life changing on my end. It just shit made me know that shit should be possible, bro. Like,
yeah.
It just be possible. Everything's possible. There's nothing impossible.
I feel like I've noticed that the more that I've got like into just seeing the music industry from a little bit more on the inside, like it's just that people I feel like have this idea that you either blow the fuck up or you don't make it at all. But I feel like there's a lot of in between of you making it and like doing this shit, but not having to be like Drake. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of like still like make it happen. And I feel like too many people count themselves out because they think there's not that in between of like doing dope ass shit and making money, but you know, not like blowing the fuck. You don't have to go viral.
That'd be the pressure too, like the game too, the way people perceive shit. Cause it's a lot of faking shit going on. So a lot of motherfuckers are making. It's a lot of people out here that make it. You may think they got the world, they don't got nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then there'll be people that look like they don't got nothing, they got the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about like perception nowadays. Like, you feel me? So you can't really judge your success, like you said, or measure off another man's. Like, you feel me? But people be doing that. They be like, oh, cuz you ain't got a number one on the billboard, you ain't doing this. Yeah, but guess what? Like, I own myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I could do my streams and make my money and be good. I'd rather do that than being the biggest artist in the world and I feel the smallest to myself. So it'd be a balance with that shit, bro. Like I'm not rushing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I see everything unfolding, so it's cool. I'd rather be one of them artists anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like that's the type of success that is like sustainable. But I feel like a lot of the people that blow up overnight, those are the people that you see like fucking up all the time and like getting all fucked up because they didn't really like. I feel like they probably feel to themselves like I didn't even really earn this shit. You know what I mean? Whereas like if you work consistently and then you get there, you're like, yo, there's a reason why I'm here. You know, like I'm glad that shit didn't happen overnight. You know what I mean? What age were you at when you were like starting to really like do music and link up with cinematic people and all that shit?
24 when I first met Johnny. The deal probably like when I was like 27. I was like 27, 28 when I did the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was around, but even before that, like I said, it was before that. Like, once 23, 24, that's when it was like, that's when my brother passed away, God rest his soul. That's when my brother passed away. That's when it was really like, yo, nah, I was like, all right, this shit something gotta work. Because me and him used to rap together. You know what I'm saying? So that put a fire in me. Like, nah, I can't just let this shit die in vain. Like, you know what I'm saying? The music part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta keep this shit pushing. So that's when it really went. Then I had my daughter. Fucking 9 months after my brother died. So it's like,
wow.
Yeah, I found out she was on the way a month after he passed. So it was like after that, that was like double whammy for me. Like, nigga, like, cuz gone, get it right. Ain't gotta do it the way you have to. It's a no-brainer. You must get it right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when I really was like on my shit. I mean, that's when everything just started coming in the full circle like it is now. Like, I linked up with Cuz East. I mean, it's been up from there. I ain't gonna hold you.
Did you link? Yeah. How did you meet Dave East? How did that shit happen? How did you guys get linked up and everything?
Oh, you know, our gang ties, we the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so like we from it's crazy because like we rep the same exact like block. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the same same clique. Yeah, I saw him at a function before that, like a little gang function we went to. But then after that, we had the SOBs. He was bubbling, and I had this song called "Whipping Out" at the time. You know what I'm saying? And we did SOBs and we sold that shit out. And it was really up. That's when me and Cuz really started like rocking with each other, locked in like on some shit like.
Yeah. And I remember you saying something like right before you guys went on world tour 2 years ago when I first met you that like were you like in a really tough spot at the time and then you went and then you were just like fucking touring the world with East and all that shit? Like were you kind of walking through all that shit? Like if you're comfortable with it?
I had got some dumb shit. I got caught with a pistol. And I actually just that shit is just now. I'm just now getting through that shit. I ain't gotta go to I ain't gotta go to jail time. So that was a blessing too. But I had got locked up, and like as soon as I got locked up, that was like I said, it's like steps. It'd be like roadblocks and this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit'll wake you back up. Like, I felt like I was about to head back down the path I was trying to get away from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was like, God, like, nigga, hold up. You're bugging.
Yeah.
Hey, go sit down for a little second. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. And I'm gonna give you another opportunity once you're gonna come home. If you don't take this opportunity and go up, then I can't help you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the opportunity was, I got locked up, came home, I text Cuz, I'm home. He said, we going on tour. I said, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
that was the other sign, like, yo, God, like, get it right. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man, that's what happened with that.
Was that shit crazy? I mean, the shows I was at, like, nuts, bro. It was awesome, dude. So was that whole tour just crazy? Was that like going overseas? I can't even imagine traveling overseas on tour. That must have been so fucking sick. Was it crazy?
It was crazy. It's crazy because I didn't think they was going. I ain't never have a passport. We were left for tour. I was supposed to be in Paris that Friday. My flight, I had to get my flight and everything. I ain't have a passport. I had to book my flight. I had to apply for my passport, and I thought they wasn't going to give me a passport because I'm on pre-trial, like pre-trial check-in.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And because I had the gun charge and shit, they proved my passport. Friday, I was in Paris.
Wow.
That shit was nuts, bro. I ain't even. That's why I say it was another thing. Like I was just like, this shit is meant to be because I know niggas that they wouldn't even been able to take this shit. If I didn't get out in that time, it would have been over. I would have never been on tour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd have been out here scrambling. Who knows what I would have went to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's crazy how those things line up too. I know what you mean about like God being like, yo, here's your chance. And if you don't get this shit right, then I can't help you anymore. Cause I've definitely had a few of those where I've like barely pulled it together and been like, I have no idea how that just happened. But I'm gonna just count my blessings, and try and build off it. Like that's fucking awesome. There's a lot of people who are like still trying to get to where you're at, And I think that's kind of why I was like, what age? Because I feel like a lot of people put that pressure that they have to do it like so young. You know what I mean? And so I'm kind of curious for you, like now that you're at where you're at, like what do you feel like is next, and where do you want to take things?
I mean, this shit is limitless. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as like just entertainment wise, like I'm trying to get into modeling. You feel me? I put my daughter into modeling. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bigger than just music now. Now I see a lot of different doors. You feel me? That I could take. Like I don't really have to be doing music until I'm 80 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even with like looking for other artists, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a couple artists I'm rocking with now that, like I say, even like my relationship with Cinematic, like you know what I'm saying? I could take them to Cinematic and be like, look, I got a situation with this artist I'm fucking with. Like let's see what we can do. Let's get a deal with him. Like, you feel me? I'm on that type of time now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just building, bro. It must be built the right way. You feel me? Like that's all. I'm just trying to keep building.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's some advice that you would give to someone who's trying to make it happen in music and they're broke and they don't know what's some steps they could take?
Networking, like I said, relationships, bro. Relationships. Like you know what I'm saying? Like networking, like if you can't get nothing, if you don't have nothing, you always gotta remember like it's somebody else out there that feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? And they looking to work too. You feel me? As long as you working, like this shit is limitless, like you know what I'm saying? And just stay down. Like you gotta stay down. You gotta keep pushing.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because there's days I wake up and be like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, we all go through it. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta know you gotta have it's mind over matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a strong mental, you gotta keep pushing, just know like, bro, somebody else out there like you. The only difference between y'all two is somebody gonna work harder than them.
And that's something that, yeah, I've been trying to work on that too, because I feel like there's days where when things are clicking, I'm like, this is the greatest shit ever. And then when things are falling through, I'm like, man, fuck this shit.
Works.
Why am I even doing this? That's kind of the life of an artist, no matter where you're at, no matter how big you get and shit. So I feel you about just controlling your mind and trying to just stay down. I feel like that's a really good way of putting it, just like staying through the storm and shit. When you look back on your career so far, could you take me through like a few moments that felt really like special to you?
Like tour, I ain't gonna lie. It's just really like a lot of the tour, like a lot of moments like with my daughter. It could be something simple like me and my daughter being in Walmart. You feel me? And somebody be like, yo, what's up, bro? Like I fuck with your shit. And like she see that. Any moment like that, my daughter look at me and be like, damn, like I get what you out here for. You know what I'm saying? I get why you not like those is really the most special moments. Like, you know what I'm saying? People just showing love, like, because everything I do is for her. So, you know what I'm saying? So, as long as she understands what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, then I have no problem. Like, I'm going to be all right. I always made it with. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But everything I do is for her now. So, all my special moments be based around her, really. You know what I'm saying? I done did damn near everything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, anything that anything that has her feeling good about what I'm doing, as long as she know, like, you know what I mean? Those are all my special moments. I can't even break them down in one, but like, anything that involves my, even bring my daughter out on stage with me in New York, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit that was a moment, like, yeah, like, you get it. Like, you see what I'm doing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all this should be for you. So, like, any moment I could share through this shit with my daughter, it would be all my best moments. Those are all my, my special moments. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. My dad told me, he's like, well, the moment that you look at your kid for the first time, everything changes. And I'm like, I kind of get it intellectually. I can like put myself there, but I don't really understand it. Did you feel like that?
Absolutely.
Is it just something like for the first time, something is just so much more important than yourself?
That's what it is. Like, you feel me? I never thought like I love my mother, love my father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To death, but I never felt no love that. Once I looked at my daughter, it was I never ever felt like I loved someone more than I love myself, realistically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where it's like I don't even care about me, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, once I seen her, it was like, bro, like I don't really give a fuck about nothing that has to do with me. Like, if it ain't about her, like, you know what I'm saying? So there's some people out here that don't see that. I mean, it's evident. Some people don't be in their kids' life, and I can never understand that. There's no way I could look at that little girl or look at my kid in general. And I mean, I only got one, but in my future kid, there's no way I'll be able to look at my kid and be like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit changed my whole world. Like, the way I think, the way I move. Because it's like, even before her, like, I was just thinking for myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really, and I look back at it now, it's like, damn, did I really even give a fuck about myself? I'm putting myself, like I said, put myself in situations where I don't mind, I shouldn't even be here. I ain't gonna go through, I've been to so much shit, bro. Like, niggas shouldn't even be here. But after I seen her, it was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? You bugging. Like, you feel me? I must make it back home to her every night from now on, forever now. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I could get caught up in no bullshit. And like, when I got locked up, I wasn't mad that I was in there. I was more or less mad at myself because my daughter, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I didn't want her to come see me like that. Then on top of that, I'm not seeing her. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit, I was more or less mad about that. But yeah, when you see your kid, man, real parents, bro, you see the first time you see that baby, it's over. Then they look like you too. How could you not?
It's like, so when you were locked up, was that one of the darkest points of your life?
Honestly, nah.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's weird to say it. Nah, it wasn't. Like, I've been in plenty darker spots.
Yeah.
Like I said, more or less, if anything, that wasn't the dark. That was a light.
Yeah.
You feel me? That was more or less the light. Like, yo, bro, like, this what you trying to do?
Yeah, you got a second chance. Like, yeah.
You feel me? Like, look at what the fuck you really got, bro. Like, look at what what's going on. You bugging.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nah, that shit. It wasn't like, it was like I said, it wasn't a dark moment. It was just I just felt dumb. I felt stupid. I was embarrassed. Like, how could you get yourself caught up in this? You got so much going.
For people that are watching that are in a real dark spot, like, what's helped you get through? Like, obviously you're still here. You success. Like, how'd you fucking do it? When you're in those places.
Shit, man. Honestly, like, just talking to people, because a lot of people feel like they by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they going through shit, like you got to really remember, like, it's rare that somebody got. I mean, I know people that really don't got nobody, but at the end of the day, you just got to remember. People got to remember, like when you going through a dark. So even me, like I had to remember. Times I was damn near depression just because over certain shit. Like you know what I'm saying. I ain't want to talk to nobody, but then you just got to remember. I felt like nobody gave a fuck. I ain't want to talk to you because I felt like they ain't give a fuck, or they had their own shit going on. So it's like, what the fuck? I'm about to put my shit on you, my load on you. You feel what I'm saying? Pause. You feel me? But you got to remember, like, you got to snap out of that shit. You got to remember, there's people that give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's people that's actually willing to help you. It's people, if they can't help you, they give you an ear. Sometimes people just need to be talk to people and to know that somebody relates. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's not like everybody. Like I said, it's somebody out here going through the same shit I'm going through right now.
Yeah.
Somebody out here going through the same shit you're going through. You feel me? Like you can't never like feel like yo, I'm just it's just me out here and it's just. I don't got nobody to talk to, but like you just can't let yourself get sunken in that. You gotta talk to people. You gotta keep your mental, and even if it ain't, man, I'm trying to tell you the best way. It's just like that shit was crazy, bro. I'm thinking about like the old shit too. Like you feel me? Like it was days I ain't even want to. Like, I was sitting in the room 3 days straight. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure out what the fuck I would like. No suicidal shit. Like I ain't never been, you know what I mean, on that, but. It was just days. It was just like, I don't even want to see nobody. When all actuality, once I got up out the room, I figured out it was more people that could help me than they could hurt me. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all. You gotta know if you're going through something dark, just know that shit does not last. 1, it's not forever. You know what I'm saying? And 2, like you got people, talk to people, bro. Like reach out.
The lowest points I've ever been at is when I've isolated myself and like let myself believe that nobody else is experiencing what I'm experiencing. Just keeping in mind that shit's temporary, you know, and just like it's gonna change no matter what. You still got unfinished business, or do you feel like pretty like I'm glad with what I've done, you know?
Nah, hell no, man. Shit don't stop. Still got a lot out there, man. This shit don't stop, bro. If I ever feel like I'm good, it's something wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like even if I'm good, that still could be better, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like so. Just me personally, I still got shit. I got vendettas with everything. You know what I'm saying? I got shit to prove. I got places I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even about just money. It's just about like goals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of this shit is not, like I said, like ain't got no value to it. For me. So now I'm definitely not complacent. I don't feel like I'm happy. Of course, I'm happy with what I've done so far. But it's like on the contrary, like on the different, it's like like I still got more to do. So I ain't even got time to be happy with that shit.
Yeah,
it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Well, that shit cool, but what we doing now? Like, what we doing next? Like, you feel me? So yeah, bro, this shit don't stop, bro. This shit, we got to keep going up.
Did you meet J. Cole?
Yeah, we was all out there. I was the first. He rode past in the they rode past in the Lambo truck and just pulled over, and nigga was just standing on the side. I was like, what? Cold, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, because East was shooting a scene. He was actually in the middle of shooting a scene, so he was waiting for him to finish the scene. You feel me? And yeah, we was all out there and shit. Like, you feel me? I got video of that in my phone, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy. That was just a real moment too. That's what I'm saying. It'd be moments like that where it's like, bro, we in the middle, we in Hollywood. DMX walked in the liquor store, he was shooting in front of 2. 10 minutes after that. Like, so it's like, it'd be moments like that, even if you be like, man, fuck this shit. And you see shit like that, it'd be like, what?
Yeah, like I'm
like, in front of the drink, he just pulls up. This
yeah.
Is this is DMX we talking about. Like, just people like that you don't see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be shit like that just lets you know, like, bro, this shit is not it's not far reach at all, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's about who you tapped in with.
Yeah.
What was that? You really believe in what you fucking with, what you doing? Yeah. Nobody else should be able to fuck the energy up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even if it is an L, like, you know what I'm saying? I take that L and it's like, all right, that's cool. Like, but it's something I learned. Like, you know, I just know not to do it like this the next time. You can't stress over that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's people out in the world, that's what they here for.
Yeah.
Just like some people out in the world, they just here to do good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no really in between, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't, like, you can't dwell on that shit, bro. People do weird shit. People be on weird time every day. I meet weird motherfuckers every day. that shit don't change my motive. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't let them, like, on top of that. Once you start letting people, like, dictate, like, your movements or how they dealt with you, like, you know what I'm saying? Then that's a fuck up right there. You gotta learn how to move, how you deal with them. Like they got to see how you deal with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I be moving, bro. I don't be losing sleep over none of this shit. They gonna lose sleep. You feel me? Because if you're so passionate about what you gonna do, it's gonna pop off. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be still getting a bad crumb.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all they gonna get is bad crumb.
That's something that I always appreciate about you is like, right when I met you, you know, I was like intimidated. I was like, damn, these guys are all like famous or whatever. This shit's crazy, you know? But you were always mad down to earth and shit. You know what I mean? You're just like funny dude, like cool as fuck. So like, I just want to say like, I really appreciate that about you, you know? Because I think that shit's rare. Like
a lot of y'all favorite artists, fucking weirdos. telling y'all, I met a lot of these guys, bro. They fucking weird, bro. Like, I ain't gonna.
Did you ever have moments where you loved an artist and then?
Absolutely. I already know what you're about to say. When I met him, it was a fucking dub. Yes. Absolutely, so bro. Like,
yeah. There's
some artists I would have never thought, and it hurt me. Like, bro, I wouldn't even met you if this was the case. I would have just listened to your music and looked at you the way I looked at you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking lame, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I fuck with E so much, because it's like cuz you be real.
Can I ask you a few questions about just shit that's like random stuff that I feel like no one really gets to know the inside scoop on in terms of like how did you get verified on Instagram or like shit like that? You know what I mean?
Cinematic, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Cinematic did that. I was fussing with them too. Cause I'm like, how the fuck is this artist? They ain't got this many followers as me, and they verified. This shit crazy. And then my man Mike, shout my boy Jersey Mike, Cinematic. He had hit me. He was like, yo, send me your ID. Email me your ID. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Email my ID, and I dropped Monarch.
That shit.
A couple days later, he was like, yo, check out your Instagram. You see anything different? I was like, oh.
And it was just like that?
Yeah, it's like that. You feel me? Yeah, that's what Cinematic did. What they told me was like, I know it'd be a lot of Instagram people in here you can't buy no verified check, bro. They're gonna take your fucking money. Yeah. Don't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have like a lot of press work. You know what I'm saying? Like write-ups, XXL, like I'm in XXL, you know, Karen Civils, blog work. And they have to verify that you're that a person, like entity. You know what I'm saying? Like that you're somebody that should be. You feel me? But yeah, Cinematic did that, man. Shout out to Cinematic. It's another one of the good things they did for me, man.
Yeah, for real. Because I feel like that's always something that, you know, I've wondered about, and it's like that's why I want to do these conversations with people to really just like get that inside scoop, you know, of just like because a lot of people, I just feel like there's so much phoniness in all the social media shit, and it's fun to like get that real like how to happen. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it is.
Because I always wondered if like once people sign, if the label can just call Insta or like whatever, hit up people at Instagram and be like, all right, get this person verified, or if it's like
no, they can't. You know what it'd be? That's just like president's pardons for jail. Like I could write a letter and say free this man all I want, but Donald Trump write the letter, they gonna free him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's all about where it really comes from. They know it's the exact. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what he said, but I'm pretty sure he put in that shit. Like, look, he signed this and that. He's this. This is all his shit. I'm a label rep for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I probably made the process go quicker. But as far as how and all that, I hit my boy Big Jersey Mike, my boy Mike. Shout out to Mike, man, for Cinematic. Man, it's my guy.
For people that don't know how to get signed to a label, like, how's it go down?
Shit, man. Honestly, like nowadays, like. They want your buzz. You gotta have a good buzz. You know what I'm saying? Like something, because I mean, you gotta think about the label is like it's an investor. You know what I'm saying? It's an investor. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if they see they can make money, then they gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be the hottest thing in the list. You know what I mean? But they feel as though they can't make no money or you're not marketable, then they're not going. They did to make their money back. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, it's very few. Like Cinematic is one of the very few labels that give a fuck about the artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like other labels, they really just like, all right, what's is you a price tag?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You a dollar sign, but Cinematic is like one of the they was really like, what you want to do? Like, we got X amount of dollars for your budget. What you trying to do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Aside from, all right, look, we got this is what we doing. We want to don't put these songs out. You got to put this out. Like that's the difference between Cinematic and other, you know what I mean, other labels. But I just going like they just gotta. You gotta catch fire, bro. Like relationships, like you feel me, catch fire. You got to know the right people, and if the deal is correct, then it's correct. But nowadays, it don't even really make sense to sign no deals because they don't. Like I said, they want you when you're already hot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. If you know good, if you know better, then it's only so much they could do for you as far as like distribution and marketing and promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as the money portion, it's like you can make your own money. Only thing people be lacking nowadays is promotion, marketing. You know what I mean? Distribution, but distribution not even no more because you got DistroKid, you got TuneCore, you got United Masters, all these different distribution avenues that you can put music out yourself. When it's like the label is nothing but a fucking a bag, really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say a bag, not a bag that's, you know, you getting like upfront money, it's like put into marketing and promotion. Like this is what artists is really blowing up from, marketing and promotion, Instagram, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about it. You could put $100,000 in billboards up there, you're gonna make 2-3 times that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's really what the labels is really there for now. Other than that, man, I'm doing everything by myself right now. And I'm all right.
Just for people that have never really been around it, how do artists even make money?
Shows.
Really?
Shows. Like, you know what I'm saying? Streaming money ain't nothing crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't nothing. If you ain't doing numbers, then you might as well count that out. But it's more or less now, it's just shows. Like, you feel me? Because people, especially right now after this COVID shit, shows is about to spike. Yeah. People, these artists better get their fucking money because people was coming back outside. They ain't been outside for a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's really show money. Even before this, though, it was show money. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're getting the most money off the show. Streams is cool. If you sign to a label, you're not seeing no stream money. So count that out. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they can get is the show money. And that's all. As long as you ain't signed a 360 deal, because if you sign a 360 deal, they getting your show money too. They getting a portion of your show money too. Facts. Yeah. You feel me? But show money, bro. Show money. Show money, feature money. You know what I mean? And that's it. Streaming money. You ain't seeing no streaming money unless you're doing like billboard shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most of your shit be show money and endorsements. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How much does people make off one show? Like, say you're on tour, like, do they pay you each show? Shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends on promoters. Like, you know what I'm saying? How your tour set up. Because some tours is set up like the label, some tours set up like different promoters and shit. It all depends. Yeah. People pay with people. I know motherfuckers is doing 50,000 for a show. I know motherfuckers is doing 10. I know motherfuckers is doing 5. I know motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Drake and them doing hundreds of thousands for a show. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it really depends. Like, it depends on how you got it set up. Really.
Even like, to me, like, even 5,000 bags still for one night, you know, like, that's
crazy. Yeah.
That's a lot of money, you know what I mean?
Hey, yo, niggas getting 5,000 to walk through a club, bro. Yeah, for an hour. Absolutely. Not even perform.
Just chilling there.
Come through, 5 bands, a bottle, all that for hours, 2 hours, if that hour and a half. That's you be contracted to do it, be there for an hour, 5, 6, 7 bands, 10 bands, and lead a fucking club.
I appreciate you being so open with me too.
Nah, I appreciate you, bro. You know, when you link up, when you came out here, man, you know, I'm in debt, bro.
We got to get a video soon, you know, that'll be dope.
Like, I'm dead ass in the middle of dropping this local tour and putting a rollout together for it. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're around, we could link up, go through some records. You can pick out the records you want to shoot off the joints.
That'll be sick. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I just got a new camera too, so that she'll be fine.
What's up? Oh boy, like, I got a new camera. All right, bro. Let me know. Hit me whenever you know. I'm about to send you the song right now, though.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I'm looking forward to it. All right.
All right, buddy.
Peace out, bro.